Alrighty, welcome back. Video 2.2 here on how to measure. Main idea, correctly perform measurements in the metric system using the appropriate tools. Again, make sure you pay attention while watching this video, pause, rewind frequently, write your questions in the margins. Here we go. So, how to measure a graduated device. If a device is graduated, basically means that there are markings on the side. So there's just some bigger markings and then some smaller markings in between, like so. How to measure it? So the first thing you need to do is determine the smallest graduations on your measuring device, or markings. So in this case here, I'll just make up a number like 5 and 6 here. I'm changing my mind, maybe. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's just add some more marks in here. Doodly doodly doo. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, assuming those were all spaced out perfectly, basically going from 5 to 6 here, there are 10 little markings to get to 6. Okay, so our smallest markings then therefore are going up by tenths. Each one goes like 5.1, 5.2, etc. So, smallest markings goes by tenths. You can write either way. When you go to make your measurement, you have to estimate one place value more accurate than your graduation. So if you talk about place values, I'll just write some different numbers here. 1, 2.3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If we talk about place values, this is the tenths. Oops. This is the tenths. This is the hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths, 100,000ths, etc. Whatever your markings go by, in this case they went up by tenths, you always have to estimate one place value more accurate, which would be going more to the right, because knowing to the hundredths is even more accurate. And you're going to estimate what you think this number is. Okay, so take a look here. So on the left hand side here, it goes from 20 to 25, and the graduations go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it goes up by 1, so it's 21, 22, 23, 24. So if your graduations go up by ones, then you have to estimate to the next place value. After the ones place value, the next place value is the tenths place value. Alright, so in this case here, I know the answer is definitely between 22 and 23. Now use your best judgment. It looks like it might be maybe just slightly higher than half, or right at half. So something like 22.5 or 22.6 would be a good reading, and the unit is milliliters. On the right hand side here, the graduation goes from 7 to 8 for the large ones, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bigger markings here. So, oops, holy crap. Okay, I think I got that bug worked out, but it goes basically by tenths all the way up here. So each one of these is tenths. So if it goes by tenths for the smallest graduations, you have to estimate one place value farther, which would be the hundredths. Now in this case here, here's the marking. It looks like it's at this mark, probably right at that mark there. So therefore, you're going to learn something here. That would be 7.1234, 7.4. And if you want to go to the hundredths, you can put a 0 here. That's actually very, very cool to do that. Okay, smiley face. It's cool to do that. A lot of students kind of feel weird about that, so they round up to 7.41. Yeah, I guess that's okay. 7.39. But if it truly is absolutely on that line there, go ahead and say 7.40 to show that to the hundredths you believe it's all the way there for accuracy. The more numbers you report after the decimal point here, that means you basically have a better device and can read better. So also in addition there, this device here is better than the one on the left here because the markings are smaller, so you can make more accurate measurements. So, got a couple ones for you to practice here. Unpause to see the answer when you're done, and also feel free to plug your answer in as well. Okay, so now that you've tried this one out here, goes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the smallest markings are by ones place value. So we're going to estimate to the tenths, and we got 6, 7, 8. It's definitely between 7 and 8. Maybe right on there. So we could say this thing is 7.5 milliliters, approximately that. I usually give you about plus or minus 2 from your last value. So I would have probably put 7.7 down to 7.3 as well. Okay. All right, that'd be your answer for this one. Okay, try number 3 out and pause and then see the answer when you're done. Okay, on this one it goes 4 to 5 and there's tenths going up here, so it goes up by tenths. And it looks like it's right on this one here. That'd be 4.4. If it's right on the line, 4.40. Maybe even in this case, maybe it's just above 4.41 milliliters. And that would be your answer for this one. So make sure you measure correctly. Always start with your smallest increments and then estimate one place value beyond that. So go from tenths, estimate to the hundredths. Great job.